It's great. I enjoy being home. When I first got to the hospital and realized where I was at, my goal was to get home. And there's definitely, I'm on a journey. And in this journey, I have obstacles to overcome. And when I first got home, there's obstacles that I need to get over. So I'm still trying to get over those obstacles.
Yeah. Being from this area,
Mm-hmm.
right? Having Lowcountry boil in your blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you got home, what was that feeling like?
I'm home. I'm finally home. Yeah, it's just, I love this place. I absolutely love Charleston, and I love the whole area. It's just,
Even the paper mill smelled good.
yeah, everything did. Yeah, it's just, it was a very, very relaxing feeling. And, you know, the fact that I finally made it home, it was a huge accomplishment for me. And like I said, I love the people that live here. I love this community, and I was home.
Yeah. Hey, Dano. You talked a little bit about obstacles. What are those obstacles right now for you?
The obstacles are physical. The physical obstacles, I'm still working on those, and it's not easy. You know, I still have some medical obstacles. You know, still trying to get my driver's license back, and you know, I want to get back to work. That's my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to be here full time.
Yeah.
And you know, unfortunately, I'm not here yet, but I'm gonna get here.
Would the biggest is one of the biggest obstacles patience, right? Because you've got to have patience.
It's pain. I live in constant pain. That's the biggest obstacle. I'm in pain 24/7, and I have been since I finally came through at the hospital. You know, yeah, the pain's the biggest obstacle.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I can deal with pain. You know, to me, pain is no big deal. It's just, yeah, it's just getting back to just being able to live free, getting back to normal.
Think about how far you've come in that short period of time, though.
It's just
right.
All that.
But you want everything now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah.
And that's where the patience has got to come in.
And I think I can do everything. There's no doubt in my mind. It's just, you know, and I feel like I can do it all. It's just, not everybody agrees with me,
Yeah.
you know, but, you know, I mean, yeah, so.
What about the gratitude you feel for the people here?
It's unbelievable.
About that?
That's what kept me going, especially in the rehab hospital, and to this day, is the support I was getting at the hospital was the support and the prayers is what kept my motivation. And to this day, I'm still having people saying, hey, I'm praying for you every day. And I don't know if people can understand, but I know I understand. It's amazing. It's very moving, and it's motivational for me.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah, it is, yes.
People don't know unless they've been there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's just, and I'm a true believer in prayer.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, when people say, pray for my loved one, you know, and I've always done it, you know, but yeah, you don't realize how, I definitely believe in the power of prayer.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Tell me about the gentleman at the rehab center in Atlanta who helped you
Yeah.
kick you right in the pants when you needed a kick in the pants.
Demetrius. I like that guy. And when I first came through at the hospital, and I made, you know, I was like, I'm going to do this. You know, I've got to get back home, and I've got to get back to work. And there is no doubt in my mind. I was talking to Demetrius, and he was a patient care tech. And he was telling me his story. He was in the Marine Corps, and he was fighting in Iraq. And they told him, pack up, we're going to Afghanistan, fight a war. And he was like, fight a war? And he said he was over there, and him and his sergeant got in a firefight. Some guy was shooting at him. He didn't know where the bullets were coming from. He finally found the guy, and he shot the guy. And when the guy was falling down dying, the guy got one more shot off and hit him in the leg and went through. And he was telling me that story. And I don't know why he was telling me the story at the time. But he was telling me the story, and I thought to myself, if he can do it, why can't I do it? And it just, it gave me hope. It totally, it gave me hope to believe that if he can come back, from getting shot through the leg, and to me, he looked absolutely normal. I didn't know he'd been through that struggle, and I was like, well, why can't I do it? It just made me believe more, what my goals were achievable.
That's awesome. Last question. Don't want to talk about the wreck, don't care about the wreck, right? The story's not about the wreck.
Yeah, no, I don't care about
the
it.
story but I think the story is that day you were doing something that you always do, right? Talk about that I don't even know what it's called, that characteristic of wanting just to help people.
Yeah, well, it's just
'Cause that's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have driven by that day. Right?
And
you could have gone to Costco and hit the malls.
yeah, well, I was going to work, and I was working Marine Patrol, and I would normally just go over the Ravenel, and but we're required through COVID, the COVID world we live in, we have to get our temperature taken every day. So it was a normal day. I woke up and let my dog outside and got ready, put my uniform on, and was ready to go, and open up the front door. My dog will walk out with me to the front door, and I say stuff to him. I do it every morning, and then I bring him back inside, and he goes back inside, and I get in my car, and I just drive to work. And I don't remember anything about it, but just knowing me, that's what when I see a disabled vehicle, I had a buddy of mine tell me years ago that he was disabled on 17, and he had 4 cops drive by him. He was so mad, well, I don't want to be that guy, I mean, that's our job. Our job is to help people, and that's what I enjoy doing. And I must have seen it, and I wanted to help him. I just wanted, because it's not only him, but everybody behind that are trying to get to work, so yeah, let's stop and help and do the right thing. And I'm sure that's what I was thinking.
Don't ever stop being that guy.